Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. This is a run coming from Gablam 1, and it is called Everything About Science. In order for me to take an item, I have to explain how it relates to science, even vaguely. I started with PhD Technology 1 and 2, so let's just go with this, and, I have D6 because some things just might be not doable, and it might help me a lot, and I do need some damage. So, I don't want either of those anyway, so I'm not even going to try and take them. All good. I am Isaac, as is probably evidenced by the D6, because I didn't feel like cheating to have the D6. So, we accidentally found the top secret room. Don't need that, though. 1 bomb for 2 is a good trade, though. That's why I did that, not to find the top secret room that I didn't even have an inkling would be there. So, I'm going to get another reroll. We're going to see if we get something that I can take. I mean, I feel like for most of the health ups, I'll be able to say that it's just like, for rotten meat, for example, food rots because of science, because, like, decay and stuff, and chemicals, and chemistry, all that good stuff, oxidization or whatever. I don't think food rotting has to do with oxidization, but it might. Regardless, food rotting is a scientific process through decay and all that stuff. So that's going to be my very vague understanding. I just need damage, though. Pentagrams obviously don't relate to science. I feel like the damage ups are going to be the hardest ones, which is unfortunate because they're the ones I need the most. So anyway, dog food is obviously made for, maximizing the nutrition for dogs, and that's a scientific process. So I will take that health up, and I'll go reroll in the item room and see what we can pick up with that. Yes, come on. I wish I were faster and stronger. Because Technology 2 is an item that I like, but I also hate because it multiplies your damage by 0.65. I don't need that either. I should be touching them, but I'm not because I'm not explaining how they relate to science, so I'm just not taking them at all. Let's see what this is. Tears up, that's good. And tears up, that's also good. Because, right, we have the PhD, so all pills are, they're good versions if they were negative, so one of those was tears down. But it was made into a tears up, and that is good times. So that just increased the rate with which we fire Technology 1. Obviously, Technology 2 is firing constantly, and it hits 10 times a second, I believe. So let's see what's in this here item room. I mean, I don't want it, but it would be very easy, because obviously steroids are made to enhance certain muscle groups and stuff, and also change other body chemistry and stuff. Yep, hello. But I'm going to reroll that for sure, because the range couldn't do any less for me, and I don't need more speed particularly. I could do much better. Guess I best fight the boss right away, since it'll help me get that reroll. Oh, also, everyone, Anodyne is out on Steam. You should pick it up, especially because, at least at the time of recording this, it's for 33% off, which is good times. So I would definitely recommend it. It's a great game. It's super fun. It's kind of like, it's like one of the 2D Zeldas, and it is just really good. So make sure to buy it and enjoy it. But if that's not your thing, that's totally cool. Just letting you know that you want to pick it up. For sure. In my opinion. Anyway, sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, because it travels through the arm. Anyway, cube of meat. I mean, meat nowadays, well, lump of coal is obviously related to science through its burning properties. Coal, probably some carbon something or other, and it goes through a combustion reaction, which is something you learn about in chemistry, enabling it to do good stuff. Well, just enabling oxygen and water, but the water would be water vapor. Still, oxidization, redox reactions, all that good stuff. I'm sorry about the phone calls. and texts. There have been a bunch of those. So yeah, lump of coal, I'm just going to take it because it's a good damage up. It's going to multiply my damage by like 3, I think, in this situation. So yeah, I'm going to take that because that's just how burning stuff works. Anyway, so now our damage is a bit more doable. I obviously can't reroll a cube of meat. Anyway, cubes are kind of science-y, kinda, because, you know, they have their special properties of having 6 faces of the same length and all that stuff, and meat is obviously processed and made to be healthy and, you know, all that good stuff. So I think that's good enough. I feel like some things will work and some things will not, but I'm just kind of taking everything. It's good times. So what's this reroll going to give me? Best friends. Nope, best friends are not scientific at all, and I don't want it. Anyway, recall our damage, I think, is multiplied by 3. Normally, lump of coal is a damage up based on how far your tears have traveled, but with technology and probably brimstone, it's just a multiplier, or maybe it's a flat plus 3. I don't know. It has something to do with 3, I believe. Let's blow you up, see what you want to give me. And, okay, we will get another reroll, so we'll see if we can get something a little more scientific than best friends. So, you know, that's going to be good. What is it going to be, though? A bag of bombs. I mean, bombs are scientific, but, I mean, I guess the bag itself would be something to do with synthetic fabrics and such that do great things like, I don't know, synthetic fabrics. And then bombs themselves are obviously going to be reactions with the fire and stuff. It's very vague, but it says even really vaguely. So I'm just going to go with that. And I mean, the bomb bag, it's not like a huge deal that I'm taking it. Because, I mean, it's not like an overpowered item or anything. It's going to give us a bomb or 2 after every 3 rooms. And don't think that I would be against, well, I mean, I'm kind of against leaving an item room behind, but like, it'd be fine. Okay, let's see what's in this item room. Sorry, I'm just getting really bugged by my phone. Daddy Longlegs, I mean, all animals are science. Of course. Sorry, my phone just will not shut up. Well, I mean, it's not my phone, obviously, it's someone else calling my phone repeatedly. Anyway, Daddy Longlegs could be, and an egg sack could be scientific, but I'm going to shy away from that one. It would be a good item to have, but I think that, I mean, look at me. Look how scientific I am. So, you know, I'm just going to not take it because, I don't know, I think I can do better explanation-wise than, you know, it's an animal. It's made by science. Okay, so let's see what our reroll lands us. And I'm sure that some of you might have ideas for like, oh yeah, this obviously would have been sciencey or wasn't sciencey. Your explanation is terrible and you should feel bad. High heels, I mean, there have been studies about them, like showing how they are actually damaging to your health and stuff and all that, but I don't know. I don't want them, so that's kind of a thing. Alright, had to take damage there, kind of. So, since I don't even want them, I'm definitely not going to take them, even if that were good enough to count as sciencey. Oh, key. I always want a key. That is good. Alright, so now we just gotta reroll again, find the boss, maybe reroll that, maybe not. I can't believe. Okay, so we're gonna get another reroll, but just in time for the boss here. Hollow shouldn't be too bad. Indeed. That was pretty easy. I feel more guaranteed of getting something here. Oh man, lipstick. I mean, obviously that's... I'm just not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Even though that lipstick, I'm sure, I mean, it's designed to mimic the color of the engorgement of stuff. It's sexual, okay? And there's a science to that, obviously, because reproduction is part of being. Just a second. I'm going to turn my phone off real quick. Actually, no, I'm not, because I have other things that are important coming in. Never mind. You don't have to wait for me. Globin, you are going to be fine. Unfortunately, we're actually going to not get our reroll in time this time, which is whatever. Happens, I guess. We got a key, so that's good. Okay, we just barely made that. Let's see what's in here, just because we can. It's not a compass. But compass is easy to explain, for sure. Treasure map, maybe not so much. Alright, reroll that. Mutant spider, well, gee, that's easy to say. Obviously, it wouldn't be a mutant spider if there weren't science involved. Mutations and genetics and stuff. There's just science behind that. It's all biology and bioengineering and that fancy stuff. So I'm absolutely taking mutant spider, which just means that our technology, and technology 2 probably, are much stronger now. I'm happy with that find. And I mean, come on, if you think that a mutation isn't scientific, you know, genetics, come on. Look at the genetics. Alright, you look like a champion, yes. That kind, or, well, no, not a champion, a red host. That means I could damage it at all times rather than just sometimes. Come on. I know you wanted... There we go. I need that key for sure. So now we're just looking for the boss room. No, get out of my face. Just a second. Sorry, this is just ridiculous. Okay. I don't know which way the boss is going to be, and I don't need to be taking this damage. My damage isn't quite as substantial as I was imagining it might be, but, I mean, it's obviously better. If you can't just tell by the size of these lasers. Well, at least the one laser. Yeah, I'm definitely killing stuff faster. There we go. This is all good. Today is Dark Souls Day, or even if it's not, that's what I recorded. But I'm pretty sure it is, so don't worry, maybe. I'd say it was a relatively eventful episode. If you haven't been watching the series, I don't know, I'd recommend it. I think it's good times. I'm not amazing at it, which makes it more interesting because I'm still learning, as opposed to this game where I already know practically everything there is to know about this game. Oh, God. And I mean, I don't say that just like in a show-offy way. I mean, I kind of do know everything about this game almost. Please give me some hearts. I need some hearts. What are you? I have PhD. I can wait for it to identify itself. Come on. Speed up. Well, I could go for one speed up, I suppose. Oh no. Alright, the Globins went fine. Give me health. No, that's not health. Oh, this is the worst day. Alright, what do we got here? Awesome. So now we found our boss. We still don't need to go to the shop for anything. I am somewhat faster. Champion, what's this thing called? What is this? Fistula. This one obviously spawns boom flies and doesn't split into as many parts. Alright, there we go. Health up. I mean, let's re-roll it for fun. Nope, terrible choice. But obviously all the health ups kind of have the same explanation for science in that they are, you know, obviously scientifically engineered to be better for you. Well, this is officially a good trade, worth it in every way, no matter what. Unless it hadn't worked out giving me anything. Okay, no! Stupid freaking Eternal Fly. I hate Eternal Flies. They have so much health. But then again, our damage is now pretty good. It's a good thing that I am in chemistry right now. No, not really. I mean, I've taken the class before, essentially. It just wasn't college. Even though it was literally the same stuff that we learned. Oh well. No, I've just taken a fair amount of science in my day, because, you know, I'm so old. I'm probably younger than, like, half of my viewers. I don't know how old a lot of you are. Haven't really looked into it. Well, according to your YouTubes, because, I mean, analytics and stuff show, like, stuff like viewer age and what have you. But I haven't really looked into that part of my analytics page recently, and I don't remember what it was when I did. Oh, good, it's the bloat. Hello, bloat. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Come on, we can do this. Perfectly positioned right now for him to not shoot lasers at me. Alright. There we go. I think we're also still positioned well. Yes. So now you know that you can do that to the bloat. Obviously, this meat is scientifically made in proteins and stuff. Proteins get... Oh, what subject was this in with proteins? Probably also biology. You know, proteins and other such things like carbs for muscle building and energy and stuff. I mean, it's obviously related to science. And it's a damage up and a health up and a shot speed up. But the shot speed up doesn't really matter to me at all. So we're just going to look for the item room. But I mean, come on, look at... You can sort of see the burly eyebrows we get from it. Which is a good time. Basically, that was the health up I wanted the whole time. Now, Jesus Juice, I probably... I mean, I guess I could, because obviously anything that's a food has to do with science. Ghost Baby, not so much to do with science. Mr. Boom, well, bombs are science. But I don't want Mr. Boom. So we'll see if we can get another reroll, and then we'll be out of here. Oh, get out of my face. I am just out of its range if I stay against the wall here. But only on the far side. Good, good. We might get another reroll, in fact. Looks like we will. Oh, you stay away from me, you monsters. Oh, it was the wrong one. It's always the wrong one. Well, that kind of sucked, but I guess that's what happens in life. Oh, hey, I actually killed it. Surprising. I wasn't sure if that would make it to me. Justice, those 4 drops. Wow, that was really lucky. Now I'm not going to the curse room, unfortunately. So let's see what we can reroll to. Literally 11 calls. I just want to let you guys know. Spoonbender. That's not really sciencey and doesn't help us. I mean, obviously I could talk about how a bent spoon is a physical change rather than a chemical change from chemistry class, but I don't even want it, so I don't even need to try, because it wouldn't do anything for me with my current setup. And I mean, I'm not trying to change my tiers or anything to make it useful. I'm not sure if I could actually change my tiers to anything that would make Spoonbender useful for me. Well, yeah, I guess Dr. Fetus would make it useful. But anyway, I'm not going to change my tiers for that. Can I really even say anything about Dr. Fetus that's... I mean, it's a bomb item. It's a fetus in a jar, so I guess, yeah, definitely. Gotta study them things. Why else would you have a fetus in a jar? That's what I want to know. If you have an answer for me, I don't know if I actually do want to hear it, because that sounds kind of terrible. I don't even like babies, but why would you have a fetus in a jar if you're not a science person studying stuff like stem cells and what have you? Stem cells are obviously the most scientific item in the game, besides like the ones I have. Alright, what do you got for me? Lucky foot. There is, I mean, yeah, it's a severed foot kind of, and there's nothing really sciencey about luck. And I don't need it, really. I mean, it's useful, but I don't need it so much, so I'm not even going to try. And a lot of you might think, like, he's hardly giving up anything. And he's just rolling through it, taking whatever he wants. But that's not true. I've given up actually a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Okay, I am now on Necropolis 2. Oh, I can't shoot through the locks. Of course I can't shoot through. Why would I be able to if you think about it? Alright, you are gonna mick dead. You are going to mick dead. That was quite a feat of grammar, if you were wondering. Oh, that was inconvenient. Oh my god. Get out of my face. Oh, that was close. Fortunately, we're going to find our... Oh my god. Our item room. We're actually going to find our... Oh my god. That's what I meant to say. Crack the sky. No thanks. Tough love. I mean, brass knuckles. Besides, the brass is an alloy, which is a combination of various metals that you can probably study in chemistry. What is brass? Brass is like copper and something. I don't even know. But I don't think it even works for me, so I'm not even going to try and take it, because I don't really think I need it. I don't know if Tough Love, like, works with stuff. I don't know if it works with anything but default tiers. It would be something worth testing. But, you know, nah. It's for someone else to do. If you want to do it, I would appreciate it. Basically, the way I would test it, scientifically, obviously, you got to do it scientifically, is I would take things like I would take technology, and then I would make sure there's a luck up pill in the item, or in the pill pool for the run, and from there, all right, let's get in through here. Perfect. I'd make sure there's a luck up. Infestation, obviously flies nest in you for your nutrients and gross, nasty stuff. And you know, babies and things. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll take it. And note that this isn't as useful as the mulligan, so it's not a big deal. It's only when I get hit that I'll get the kamikaze flies. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I would take technology or some. Yeah, definitely technology would be the easiest to test with, and make sure there's a luck up, and then I'd give myself Tough Love. Well, actually no, I'd find some enemies, and I would kill them, see how long it took, how many shots or whatever, and then I would give myself Tough Love and a bunch of luck ups, 9 to be exact, so that I would be normally always shooting teeth, and then I'd find more of those same enemies somewhere on that level ideally, and then I would see how long it took to kill them once I had theoretically 100% teeth. Because I'd imagine, since it is just an amp damage, there's a chance that just, you know, it's 3.2 times your damage, I think. It might just work out perfectly. That, I mean, you know, it's an amp damage. It might not need the visual. Yeah, we don't need to go back and reroll, so we don't need to be going back. Alright, there's that. Let's go into the shop, because we may as well. Don't need the ladder, let's reroll it. Treasure map, I can't really say that it's scientific exactly, but then again, it's kind of mathematic if it's a good map, because there's topology, which has to do with contours and what have you. But you know, I'm just gonna nah. I mean, math is kind of a science. Well, math is the purest science, if we're being totally real here, guys. And that's not just because I'm a mathematician. I'm not a mathematician yet. I'm studying math, but that's a far leap to say that I am a mathematician. Yeah, so I mean, there's topology and stuff, and I guess that's kind of arguable. But when I think of a treasure map, I don't think of a good map, like a legit map. I think more of a kind of hand-drawn, here's some treasure somewhere in here, and, you know, this might or might not be particularly accurate in every way. And I also think of treasure maps being from the time where it's like marked with here there be monsters and what have you. So I think it's kind of lacking in science. But that's a personal opinion, and I mean, I probably could have justified it the same way. I was just not justifying it. But whatever, we're fighting Mom here. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit me or not. The maggot. Oh, I got hit there. Well, I obviously want these pills, and I'm going to kind of bend the rules a little on, well, Polaroid science-y anyway, because, you know, developing film and what have you. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if I was able to shoot up for a second. So what we have is that the pills, because pills are obviously sciencey, curing diseases and what have you, and causing things to happen within your body due to chemical changes. That the coin purse itself, sure, let's say it's synthetic fibers. Again, bombs are key. Well, that might be interesting. What are you? Come on, friends till the end. That's 3 kamikaze flies for us, and tears up I absolutely want. So bombs are key. I'll hang on to it for now. See what we can get. Sorry, I need to do something. So there we go. We're good. I'm starting up here. Okay, so Gertie Jr. There aren't going to be as many items now. I'll get an item from this boss, and that's our last item until the chest, most likely, unless we get lucky with chests or random drops from mini bosses or something. But I don't know if I want any mini boss items besides maybe the virus. Hanged Man gives us passive flight for a room, but I don't really need it. I might die kind of soon, surprisingly. I don't know if that's actually that surprising. I have... No, it hasn't been a bad run, that's for sure. I mean, I've gotten Mutant Spider and then Lump of Coal. That should make my damage pretty substantial. Ah, there we go. That's good. The half heart means I'll get Polaroid invincibility, which is 5 seconds, when I get down to half of a red heart. Alright, I mean, if I had taken the Lucky Foot, I would have been able to play those to win literally every time. But I didn't, so that doesn't really help me right now. Alright, we're gonna, yep. All it takes is a little bit of patience. Nope, you stay away from me. That might, yeah, kill it for me. Stop that. I don't want that half heart at all. I would play that, but I don't want to. I can't really. Okay. Might be finding the boss right now. Be some hearts. I need 2 of them. No, that's not hearts. Yeah, I may as well do this. Oh, well, wait, it's okay, because there's another half heart way back yonder. Yon and yonder are becoming like my words that I just say. If you guys haven't noticed, I don't know. So let's see who our boss is. Probably like Double Loki or something. It's Utero, actually. It could be... Well, it's not the bloat. We already fought the bloat. Oh, okay. We can just fight the bloat twice. That's pretty cool with me. I really didn't think that would happen. Oh, God. Oh, no. Like, literally, that was the last thing I thought would happen. But we did kill it. And, again, dog food is obviously made for your dog to be nutritious and healthy and make your dog happy. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to go to the next floor and probably die, but remember we will get 5 more seconds of Polaroid invincibility if we just happen to get hit one more time and then no more, hopefully. Otherwise we're just going to die after that, which would be unfortunate. No, that doesn't help me. I'm going to take it and blow it up and then stay far away. Well, lots of money if I needed that, but I don't exactly need lots of money. It would have been nice to get a blood bag, but I couldn't really afford to gamble on it, you know? Because I don't have the health for that, and none of it's replenishable at all. Oh, that was a sniper of a shot. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about... Oh no, not feeling too good about this now. That was quite an unfortunate turn of events. But we made it through that room at least. Still no hearts, and remember, it doesn't matter if I get just a half heart. I need a full heart. Or it doesn't... Oh god, I'm so dead. How did I not die? Oh, I was trying to dodge. Anyway, that was everything about science. Please leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and I will do the ones that I like the most or think would be the most entertaining to watch. Beyond that, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.